All right, we're at New York Comic Con 2025. Everybody's here. It's raining, which isn't good. Let's go inside and see how much money Brian can spend. It's Saturday and it's not really that crowded. We actually didn't wait in line for the first time ever. We didn't wait in line. We're here. Tron. Oh goodness, Rachel came at the right time. Wow. Holy cow. We're back at New York Comic Con 2025, and right from the start, it felt weirdly quiet. No line to get in and an empty lobby. For a second, we thought, did everyone forget it's Saturday? Yeah, that didn't last very long. Within minutes, the floodgates opened and New York Comic Con became absolute chaos. But this year, something felt different. It's not just a comic convention anymore. It's become a pop culture beast. Today, we're diving deep into what New York Comic Con has turned into. Today. Okay. From wild cosplay to massive exclusives to the smallest comics collection we've ever seen. Oh, and yes, we scored not one, not two, but 3 wall books. Let's get into it. New York Comic Con has always been one of the biggest events of the year for fans, especially on the East Coast, but now it's something else entirely. The show floor looks like a mashup of Hollywood, gaming, collectibles, anime, and streaming culture. And the comic vendors reduced just to 2 rows. That's right, only 2 rows. Yeah. It's not really that great. In the middle of the floor, easily the fewest we've ever seen, ever.
It's the fewest comics I've seen at any convention.
Any convention. Honestly, we saw more at Route 110.
I was going to say, there were more comics available for sale at Route 110.
Yep.
The small convention out on Long Island than there were
small
at New York Comic Con.
Monthly convention.
Yes.
Than at New York Comic Con. Go check out the video from Route 110 and you'll see the difference between New York Comic Con and Route 110.
Yeah.
But New York Comic Con this year was less about flipping through bins and more about soaking in the spectacle. All right, let's talk about what was there, and it was wild. The NECA Booth. You enjoyed the NECA Booth.
I like the NECA Booth, yeah.
Packed.
Cool. There's a lot of good stuff.
A lot of good horror stuff.
Lots of good horror stuff.
Freddy, Jason, Chucky, Alien, you name it. But the stars for me, the Ben Cooper Halloween kids.
Yeah, those are cool figures.
They must be doing well because they keep putting more and more out.
Well, they just released a series. Actually, not even. It's next month, I think, on sale in stores. They're going to have the Kiss figures.
There you go. Yeah. So it's completely nostalgia for me. Ben Cooper costumes I grew up with as a kid. Was never allowed to own one, but I always loved that my friends had them.
Yeah.
So let's look at how great the NECA Booth was. Yes, these Golden Girls figures, absolutely hilarious and amazing.
I have to say, the Golden Girls figures impressed me for one thing. For two reasons. They really look like the actresses.
They did look just like them.
And the cloth clothing was really well made. Yeah, I thought it was
really well done. And they couldn't have scanned. Most of them are no longer with us.
Right. No, they did a great job.
They did a great job.
Yeah.
So if you're a Golden Girls fan, go to NECA and look for the Golden Girls figures. They're amazing.
They are really well made. Yeah.
MEZCO was a great booth too.
MEZCO had a lot of good stuff.
A lot of good stuff. Yes. They had an Iron Fist figure I should have bought. They had the Fantastic Four steel box that Brian pointed out, and I
was pretty cool.
Probably should have bought.
Yeah, but the problem with MEZCO is, as well made as they are, as nice as they are, they have a very high price point.
Very high price point.
Yeah.
Listen, the booth is filled with temptation.
Oh, absolutely.
But wallet breaking temptation. The Fantastic Four steel box was $300.
Yeah.
Brian loved the booth. Let's look at it.
Very cool.
See what cool stuff they had at MEZCO. Fan Home, which I never heard of, had maybe the best Star Wars display of the entire show. They had the Millennium Falcon.
Yep. Very nice.
They had Darth Vader.
The giant Iron Spider.
The giant Iron Spider.
Those figures are, what would you say, 24 inches tall?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're probably 2 feet tall.
It's like, they're like props from the movie, it looks like. So, listen, they had a great setup. I guess they're new to the business. I don't remember ever seeing them before.
Yeah, no, I don't remember that either.
But they had
they also had the selection of Starship miniatures from Star Trek.
So they have Star Wars, Star Trek. So many. I mean, that's what it's Hollywood, right? That's what we're saying now.
It's very
Hollywood,
very movie oriented,
very movie oriented,
very anime oriented.
Yeah. A lot of anime in the middle. As soon as you walk on the floor, it was all filled with anime companies, which we don't know enough about.
Right.
But Marvel was back, and they had this whole setup. It looked like a rooftop.
Yep.
And it looked like the heroes were on a rooftop, and then next to it was a bodega
where you could buy.
It was like you were in a it was like you were in a comic book scene. So which was disappointing that Heroes and Villains didn't have their own booth this year.
Right, because that was the X-Men one. The X-Men like university store they had 2 years ago was really great.
Listen, the booth looked cool. DC booth was a retro newsstand that was really cool to look at. They actually I have it.
You got the paper?
They actually gave you a Daily Planet, so you got a copy of a Daily Planet, which was really cool. It looked great. You had to wait in line, and it was a quick line, but it was nice to see Marvel and DC back. I honestly don't know if they come back after this year.
Why?
Because it's less and less comic books. I don't know if it's really comic focused.
Well, I would go out on a limb and say that Marvel and DC are not as comic book focused as they used to be.
You're right.
A lot of what they do now is to generate property and attention for the movies and TV shows. So
good point.
Yeah.
One of the booths we both really liked, there was a booth that had vintage toys.
I liked that. Was a great place.
I don't remember the name of the booth.
Yeah, I can't remember.
There was no big sign. Like a lot of them have big signs. This was not.
They had a lot of great retro toys, though.
The guy who was running the booth has been on the show, The Toy Hunter. If you watched that from years ago, he appeared every once in a while. He also appears on Collector's Call as the toy expert on occasion. But they had tons of Mego figures.
Oh yeah, they had the old. Those Fantastic Four cars.
Those Fantastic Four cars. I'd never seen them before. I'm going to have to look for them. Price wasn't bad. Probably should have picked them up. They had Superpowers figures. They had all these prototypes.
Yes.
They had some Star Wars ones that
look like mock-ups.
Yeah. But multiple figures mixed together.
Yeah.
Probably our favorite booth there.
Kit bashing?
Yeah, it was, and they came from South America.
A lot of prototype
it was
stuff, yeah.
It was a knee nub head on a Imperial Trooper body. It was that booth was really interesting to look at just because it was a lot of old classic toys.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have to start collecting the Fantastic Four cars.
The prices were, I don't know.
It was expensive.
There were a lot of that stuff was very
prototypes are expensive. Let's look fully at that booth.
Even the old stuff.
Yeah,
like those walkie-talkie sets.
Oh yeah, that walkie-talkie sets too. We'll look at the booth. And you'll see some of the cool stuff there. Tell us what you would have picked up. One booth even had a full wall of superhero shields, from Captain America's iconic shield to Peacemaker's, not the bad one. It was a collector's heaven. This is a collector show.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
More collectibles than it is comic books.
Yes, definitely. But
you have to take it for what it is. I know we were a little bit disappointed there because there wasn't a lot of comic books, but we have to take New York Comic Con for what it is.
Right. Well, the way I see it very much now is that it's more like a trade show.
Yes.
Than it is like a comic book convention.
Yes.
So you're going there to network. You're going there to show everyone.
We did that. We network.
Sure. We go there to show. People go to show, or companies go to show people what's coming out in the next few months. What do you got to look forward to? Things like that.
It's becoming more like a toy fair than anything else.
Very much.
And yes, there was a Godzilla booth filled with these super huge Godzilla figures.
Those were so nice.
We'll have to see if Brian finally bought one. There was also the Godzilla pinball machine.
Oh, those are awesome. Yeah.
You'll find out in the hall if Brian bought one of the Godzilla figures. We'll look around, see if it's there. Besides from doing the show floor, we also, Artist Alley is where New York still, it really is. That's the best part for comic book fans. So when we were in Artist Alley, we walked up and down the aisles twice. We caught up with some of our friends who have been on the show. Declan Salvi, his interview will be on Tuesday. So subscribe if you're not subscribed. You can see our interview with Declan Savvy. It was a lot of fun. Brian Bucciolata, who's been on the show, we talked to him. We also talked to some creators who we really want to have on the show, like Jeremy Adams, and we ran into writer Ari Kaplan. He wrote the children's Fantastic Four book, so he's going to be on the channel soon. But let's hear what he had to say when we ran into him at Comic-Con.
3, go.
Ari's going to be on our show. We're going to interview him. He did Fantastic Four children's book. I love it. You're going to love it too. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss Ari's interview.
This is the first I'm hearing of any of this. This guy's holding me hostage. I don't know what's going on. Send help,
There's
please.
a gun back here. That's why he has. Say you love our channel.
Send help.
Say you love our channel.
I love our channel. I love their channel.
If you love hearing behind the scenes and making comic books, check out our creator interviews. They're some of our favorite videos to make. We love talking to creators about, why they do what they do. We also ran into some of our friends, Billy and Carl from Queen's Comic Party.
Yes.
Carl picked us out on the floor that was packed.
Found us in a crowd.
Took us over to say hi to Billy. We ran into Keith. Keith was working one of the booths. And we met a brand new subscriber, Roberto.
Yep.
Thank you, Roberto, for stopping us and saying hello. We really appreciate it. We grabbed a picture with him. Thank you for subscribing. Hope you're enjoying the channel. If you happen to see me and Brian at a convention, stop us and say hello. We'll take a picture and we will put you on the video. Brian also ran into his second favorite YouTuber.
That's true.
I'm your favorite.
Yeah.
Who did you run into?
Dan Larson from Secret Galaxy, who was walking around as a fan,
Didn't have a booth.
Didn't have a booth. But, got to meet Dan Larson. He's been a big inspiration for a lot of stuff I like doing. So, yeah, it was cool to meet him.
Good. You could send this to him. Maybe he'll shout you out.
Like that.
Okay. We have to talk about the cosplay.
Yeah.
New York City Comic Con is always top tier, but this year, wow. We saw the entire evolution of Superman, basically, from Golden Age to Rebirth.
Absolutely.
There was Supergirl, Wonder Woman, Wonder Girl, Vigilante from Peacemaker. There was an awesome-looking Lobo. Galactus was amazing.
I thought the guy who was dressed as Kratos from God of War, he looked
God
great.
of War looked
because the
great.
guy already kind of looked like him. He just had a white and red.
It's funny how you could see how people pick their costumes based on that. But the cosplay was really, it's always next level.
Yeah.
I give everyone who does that credit because it cannot be easy going to the convention dressed up in some of these costumes.
And a lot of the good costumes were costumes that you probably couldn't buy anywhere. Like,
most of them are handmade.
I mean,
I would say 99%.
the singer from The Fifth Element.
Oh, that was amazing.
She looked great.
She looked great. And how many times have you ever seen that in a costume?
Very, very rare.
And how many times have you seen the singer from The Fifth Element and Ruby Road from The Fifth Element, who were not together, but they found each other.
That was fun.
Listen, that's part of the fun of Comic-Con. The people out of there are really great. We've never seen an issue there between anybody there. So with the cosplays, it's the creativity really gets me. I don't dress up. We still want Brian to dress up as Lex Luthor one year, but he keeps saying no. It seems like every year the fans just go more and more into it. Comment below, which one of these, we're going to show you the cosplay that we saw. Which one of these do you think was the best? So right now, let's look at the cosplay. Let's talk comics, because even though they've been pushed to the back of the bus, the ones that were there were amazing. We stopped at Zap Comics and Royal Collectibles, friends of the show, and saw some major key books. Fantastic Four #1, 5 copies.
Yeah.
Amazing Fantasy 15, Action Comics #1, Captain America #1. We saw some original comic book art, and we saw more war books than our wallets were ready for. Like, big war books.
One of the things I was really unprepared for is when we saw the Action Comics #1 that was in the display case at, was that Heritage?
Heritage.
I think it was Heritage Auctions booth. It just had a price tag on it that just said $1 million.
$1 million. They had,
like, as if that's just a completely rational price to have on something.
The Fantastic Four 9.5 was $1 million too. $1 million.
Yeah.
So you guys should definitely, you know what? You should definitely become members of our channel because it will help us to buy that Fantastic Four #1.
Literally, like that was no big deal.
$1 million. You didn't have that in your wallet? Ways you can help the channel right now: become a member, give us a quick gift, or the easiest way is to shop in our affiliate shop. We have a bunch of comic books and stuff in there, stuff that you could buy right now if you wanted to. So let's look at some of the wall books and let us know which of these would you have grabbed if price was no object. Yes, I would have bought an Action Comics #1. I don't know, maybe I would have bought Fantastic Four #1 first, but let's look at them. Here we go.
It's the first time we ever saw foreign books in a case for a big company, Comic Connect. Foreign books are the way to go right now. These are some big books: Flash, number first appearance of Flash, Amazing Fantasy, more Fantastic Four, some original art. New York Comic Con is loaded with unbelievable stuff. So which of these big books would you grab? Look at these things. X-Men #1, Marvel Comics #1. Unbelievable, man. Collectibles, one of our favorite places, had some great wall books. Honestly, the prices were alright. They were New York Comic Con prices, so not really cheap. One of our favorite comic guys, Billy from Queen's Comic Party, was working a booth.
I picked up 3 of the wall books this year. We'll show you in our haul which 3. You could probably guess if you would like. There weren't a lot of dollar bins.
No.
It happens. I get it. The vendors have to make the money. Listen, these tables are not cheap. So we went through some of the dollar bins. We went through some of the more pricier ones. Let's take a look at some of the bins that we flipped through. See if you see anything good. Some of the stuff that we saw was ridiculously overpriced. Like ridiculously overpriced. Yes. But that's what you're going to get at New York Comic Con. You're going to get stuff that's overpriced. So let's look through some of the bins we flipped through. One of Brian's favorite parts were the Comic-Con exclusive comic books.
Yes. Yeah, I got a bunch of pictures of the things that were released as exclusives. Like, there was the Stan Lee cover for that Spider-Man one, I believe it was. There was that Beastie Boys cover that I really liked, but I didn't know what was inside, so I ended up not getting it.
I bought one of the exclusives, so you'll see in the haul which exclusive I bought.
Yeah, but there were some really cool, exclusive comic
covers. And
a
lot of different vendors. Not necessarily at comic book vendors, though. So
no, they
had to go searching for them.
A lot of different places, yeah. And then there was some other stuff that were exclusives I liked, sort of the butts on things.
Yeah, Brian
Cook.
You blew that one.
I tried to get the Dunkin' Donuts one, I couldn't get it, yeah. But, there was some interesting stuff there that was exclusives.
Yeah. I enjoy the exclusives. That's one of the reasons why you go to your Comic-Con. I can never get near the Funko booth, but I actually don't even look anymore at the Funko
Did they even have a Funko
booth? They did. Instead of being...
I don't know if I saw
it. To the left when you walked in, it was all the way to the right.
Oh, okay.
It was by the food.
Yeah, because it used to be all the way to the left.
They moved it.
Yeah, they switched everything up.
Yep. We also have to give a shout out to Matt and Colleen who came with us. It was Matt's first New York Comic Con ever, and Colleen's been coming with me since she was a kid. It's been our dad-daughter tradition for years. Unfortunately, Cassidy couldn't make it this time. The first time she missed it in 15 years.
Wow.
Hi, everyone. I just wanted to say I really missed New York Comic Con this year. I've actually not missed one since I was 10. So... over 10 years, I have not missed a New York Comic Con. This is the first one. Feels like a little tradition has broken, but it was for a good reason. But yeah, I've seen that looked like there was a lot of cool stuff going on. A lot of cool announcements about Marvel, different things like that. I've been kind of keeping up with it online. But really sad I couldn't be there, especially that I could not be there with my sister and my dad. I really missed it this year. Really missed being there with them. Hopefully, we'll go next year. It's New York Comic Con's anniversary, so it should be really exciting. They already announced that they're going to do some big stuff, but sad I couldn't be there this year. As some of you may know, I am currently working in Disney World. I am having a lot of fun. I really love it. I'm working in attractions, which is what I really wanted, and I'm working in Magic Kingdom. So I've gotten to do some really cool stuff. I maybe spend too much money on Star Wars stuff, and will probably be spending more money on Star Wars stuff pretty soon. But miss being there for the channel. I miss buying comics, doing comic hauls, but just wanted to say hi.
Wow.
And she'll be back next year, hopefully. So let's look at Colleen and Matt and what they bought, and we'll look at their haul before we look at our haul.
All right, hi, so I'm Colleen.
And I'm Matt.
And we're here day after New York Comic Con to do our haul. This year was actually Matt's first New York Comic Con.
Yes.
Second ever convention, so what did you think?
So I went into it not knowing what to expect. I knew a little bit because I went to Terrificon, but I was expecting something similar, and it is definitely not. It is a lot bigger. Mm-hmm. It's so much more space. And I will say there was actually less comic book stands and comic book booths than at Terrificon. So it was a very cool experience. Got to see a lot of amazing cosplays. I got to see a lot of cool, little stands where they make their own, artworks, and they make their own stickers or T-shirts. So it was very cool to see that community of more pop culture as opposed to just strictly comic books. Because I don't know many comic books, but the pop culture was cool to see because I knew a lot of the references to the animes and all that. So yeah, it was very nice.
Definitely a lot more pop culture than comic, I would say. All right, so we're going to start our haul. We're going to start with, this is some stuff from, we actually bought stuff, I think, at Terrificon from them. So it's, I don't know how you would say it. It's
Tracy Mock, maybe?
Yeah, it said on their Instagram, it's comic art backwards, but I don't know how you would pronounce that.
Whoa.
So I'll start.
I just got that. That's crazy.
I'll start with mine. So I got this Animal Crossing one. I love Animal Crossing, and it has the Mabel sisters, and then the Dal Airport guys, and then just some other villagers scattered throughout. And then I also got this Yoshi one, just a bunch of different colored Yoshi. Obviously our main guy right in the middle here, but then just some other colored ones all throughout. Go ahead, you could do yours.
I'll do mine. So then I got a coaster of a cap of Nuka-Cola from the Fallout series, which is one of my favorite gaming series. I think I've talked about it on my channel, The Brothers Jin, where we played a little. So that was really cool to see. I think this was the last one too that was there, and so I had to just pick it up because it looks so cool, really nice, and you know, maybe I'll put some bottle caps on it, on the bottle cap. You never know. And then also got a coaster of Appa from Avatar The Last Airbender.
I know at Terrificon we got Aang and Appa. Aang riding Appa, so those will match nice.
So this will be for my brother because I already have a nice cute little Appa. But the artwork is so cool.
I know, I love it.
And like the sparkles in the back, it just really looks, and it's so well made. Like,
yeah, they're ceramic.
They're very nice. There's no like peeling. There's cork on the back. So it's very, very nice coasters.
And then the last one I have, this is actually for my dad. This is from, oh goodness, I think I'm going to say it wrong. The Mystery 3000. It's like a movie where they have these little characters that it looks like they're in a movie theater sitting in the front row. And then they're watching like old sci-fi movies, and then they're commentating on top of this, on top of the movie. My dad used to watch them all the time, so I saw this, felt like I had to get it. I'm pretty sure it was the only one. She said that she made it because she loved this, I guess you would call them movies, but she loved them, so she made it, and she was like, I doubt I'm gonna sell it, and I'm pretty sure this is the only one she made, so I got it, and this is for my dad, so I will be giving this to him the next time I see him. And then lastly, we got this little freebie. It's just like a little ribbon. It says, I have a secret. I'm pretty sure this is a Labubu face. I don't have any Labubus, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I also don't know what I have a secret means in reference to Labubus, but it was a freebie.
That was the best, ribbon that they had.
Yeah, this was the ribbon I liked the best, but I don't really know what the reference is, but I thought it was cute.
The deal was, it was like $50 or $50 plus, and you get a free ribbon. But we were at 48, so she was like, you know what, you're close enough. You just pick a ribbon that you want, which I thought that was really nice.
Yeah, it was very nice. All right, go ahead.
Okay, next. Okay, sticking on theme with Fallout, I got some nice stickers of the Fallout Boy.
Does he have a name?
Not the band. I think he's just the Fallout Boy.
Oh, okay.
But not the band.
Yes, not the
just
band.
Just the character. Some of these little cool guys. And the like over encumbered little thing that pops up here, and this is cool because we have like a podcast channel.
Oh, cute.
A little like that's like the charisma thing. So it's like cool, little on theme, which I love Fallout. So of course I had to pick up some new stickers.
All right, next, so I got this is from Julie Draws Stuff. This is her business card. So I got this. I'm a Taylor Swift fan. I got this Reputation tote bag. I believe last year I bought from her the Tortured Poets Department tote bag. And last year I also bought this book, which I love. Rapunzel's one of my favorites. This year I actually pre-ordered a desk mat, like for your laptop and your mouse. It's this same art, but obviously in a desk mat. But since it was a pre-order, I don't have that to show off. So I just figured I'd show this art again. It's gonna look like this, but just rolled out. Here, let me open it up. So, oh, something fell out. It'll just look like this in a desk mat. But yeah, we saw her last year at Comic-Con and I bought some things from her. So yeah, business card one more time. Julie Draws Stuff.
Okay. Then I'll go with, I also got some more stickers, just sticking with our stickers for now. They look so cool.
They do look so cool.
These are the Dancing Dragon stickers, again from Avatar The Last Airbender. This is Uncle Iroh, and you have Zuko, and you see the mask of the blue spirit and the Pai Sho tile. So cool. I love the little shimmer it's got going on. So these will be a nice addition to the back of my laptop. I'm thinking maybe one on each, like just facing each other. They look so cool. And of course I had to pick them up. And they're from...
This is from Matsumoto Art. This is the business card here. I'll do the back as well.
Yes.
So yeah, really, they had a lot of Avatar stuff there, actually.
Yeah, they had a lot of posters, which unfortunately I didn't buy just because they weren't much my style, but they were very cool. They had like these cool
detailed
designs, very detailed. So I would recommend looking it up if you're a fan of Avatar.
All right, so our last thing before we get into our art, I kind of forgot we got these.
I forgot this too.
I think this is our first purchase, but it's called Spoonable Spirits, and we got this cute little bag that came with it.
They're like Jello shots.
They're Jello shots, but there was also like pudding shots. No, not now. So they're liquor infused like pudding and Jello. We got 4 different flavors. I don't even remember. So we got cookies and rum, lemon drop, pumpkin spice, and what's that one? It's on the top.
On the top? Espresso martini.
So yeah, we got these. I've never seen these before. I thought they looked cool. So yeah, we'll have to try these out.
Just want to smell. Oh, looks like espresso. Interesting.
So that is our last item we bought. We also bought art is the rest of our haul here.
Yes.
So go ahead and get
started. So I'm going to show...
Well, I'm going to start with... So these are from The Art of Nick Lanza. This is the card we got with it. Nice big card. It has like a little thank you note, a little bit about his story. But yeah, so this is where we got this next chunk of art from. So go ahead, you can start with yours.
Once I saw this, I was like, oh, I have to get this because it's one of my favorite games.
Not Fallout.
Not Fallout, but
very different, very big switch up.
Stardew Valley. It's a great game. It's amazing. It's just a fun, relaxing game. Like you can see, you can farm. You raise animals, and there's a whole bunch of stuff you could do. Very you cute. Pretty much make your farm.
Yeah, and these are not that the art you buy is usually paper, but this is almost like cardstock. It's thick, and it's almost got a plastic over it, so it's a little more durable than some other art that you can buy. It's not just printed on paper. See, and you can, this way, what we're going to do is we're going to frame it up and put it around our house, but this is thick enough to where you could use some blue tack and stick it right to your wall. It's not going to damage it because it's not a poster. Yeah, it's not like paper. Yeah. But it's a nice thicker kind of one. Okay. And then my other one I got, which is also one of my favorite games. It is Fallout. It's New Vegas. And you have, this is the courier. There's going to New Vegas. So pretty much, it's just a very cool scene of the strip from Fallout. So once I saw that, I was like, oh, I have to get that. It's my favorite games, 2 of them. We could put them on our wall. It's really nice. I like the art. So I just had to buy them. All right, now also from the same guy, from Nick Lanza, from my favorite game, Animal Crossing. Now I will say this was Matt's idea. So we got Animal Crossing, and this is in the fall, where you could see kind of some of the spooky characters. Got the pumpkins, the fall trees. Next, we have winter, where we have a Christmas tree. We can see the snow. We got the winter trees in the back. Some of the more wintry characters that have sweaters on, reindeer. And you can see the beach is all winter. Next, we have spring Animal Crossing. So we can see it's a little bit Easter. All the bugs are out. We have the nice cherry blossom trees. With the eggs in the trees and then yeah, and these are springtime events in the game. So there's the cherry blossom season and then Easter, when the Easter bunny comes and you could collect eggs on the island. And then last, we have our summer Animal Crossing. You can see there's farming going on, little gardening. We have our main guys. We have Tom Nook over here, Isabel, KK Slider. So this one's a little bit more of the classic Animal Crossing image. But when we saw they had all 4 seasons, Matt was we have to get all 4 of them, and then each season we could switch it off. So when we finally do hang up these art, we'll be able to put in our fall one. Then when it's winter, we could put in our winter one and so on.
Yeah.
And I like it because like I wasn't able to pick which one I would have wanted because it's like obviously this one is like the classic Animal Crossing, but some of my favorite villagers are in the other posters. So yeah,
you had to get it. It was a whole set. That was the only Animal Crossing ones that they had.
Yeah,
and of course it was the fall seasons, 4 seasons. You have to get all.
It's like
of
a full
them.
set. So I love it. I think it's so.
I
cute.
really like the art. It's really cool, and it's not too much off of the Animal Crossing original art, because I know Colleen was saying this when we were seeing some other artworks where if it's animated and stuff, they changed some of the art style.
All artists have like their own art style. I just personally prefer when the art style is a little bit more similar to the original. That's just my preference. I know a lot of people like seeing their favorite characters in all different styles, but that's just my preference.
Right.
So we got these. They'll be hung up in our house. Some of them will probably go back here, so next time we do a haul, you'll see them. But yeah, I love them. And now we have our last set of art. Matt, you have the name. Could you just pull up the name so we can shout them out?
Yes. I believe it is... Oh, there's Travi. Chasing Artwork.
Chasing Artwork. So they didn't have a business card they could give us, but we can kind of...
I
think that's just to pay. So yeah, it's called Chasing Artwork. We got a few things from them. I literally love these.
Their logo is like a whale.
Yeah, it's a whale logo. So if you look it up,
chasingartwork.com, their logo is like a little whale jumping out of the water.
I'm sure we could probably put it down in the description for you guys. But the both of us are pretty big gamers, I would say. I'm a little bit more of a watcher and he's the player. I do play games myself as well. So the first piece we have here is 3 different controllers. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be like a Nintendo, a PlayStation, and an Xbox. But if you come up close, you could see in each controller, it's like all different characters.
See, this one looks like PlayStation, but the other 2 look like Nintendo.
Yeah. So I'm not really sure, because like this might be Sega, because I see Sonic in there. I see in here Crash Bandicoot,
so that's definitely
Lara Croft. And then up here, definitely Nintendo, we have Bowser, I see, Donkey Kong, the Chomper. So I just thought this was super cool. This is definitely going to go by our TV. We have a big giant TV that we play all of our games on, so I just love this. Our next 2 are also gaming related.
A lot of artwork.
This is actually Stardew Valley as well. We have a couple of Stardew things.
And what's
the coolest thing I thought about this artist is they have these little sheets that come with it that are like, can you find it? So it has all different little things that you could kind of look throughout to find on the piece of art. So it's like an interactive art piece. So this also definitely being hung up.
Cool. That's probably why they're called Chasing Artwork.
That makes sense. Yeah. But they had a bunch of different, they had cool. Kingdom Hearts, I remember. They had like horror. Like it looked like it was supposed to be a haunted house, and then they had a bunch of different horror icons in there, like Nosferatu, the Alien, Predator. So that was definitely one. And then we have one more art. Same guy. This is Super Mario. So we have like Peach's Castle and then Bowser's Castle. And then the same Can You Find with just all different little icons from Super Mario. I just love these. I think they're so unique. Just when I saw the Can You Find, I was like, oh, we're definitely getting these. It's just super cool to have, especially because these are games that we play like every day, basically.
Yeah. And we are gamers, so now this artwork that we bought is a game, and we're playing a game of Can You Find It? And then when we have people come over, they say, oh, that's so cool. I'll hand them the sheet and say, do you think you could find them all? So I think that's so cool that it's more than just an art piece.
Yeah.
It's kind of interactive in the sense that as you're looking, it's so detailed that unless you like check everything off this list, you might not see all the little details. So I think this is a really cool way to get you to check out how detailed their artwork is.
And if we see them again, I definitely would consider buying some more of their stuff, because they had a few different types of these. I know there was definitely a Sonic one also. So yeah, really different. Definitely an artist I've never seen before. So I was so excited to buy these. I've been thinking about them since I bought them. I can't wait to like frame them and just hang them up.
Yes. So,
all right, that is it for our haul.
What I do have is a mystery box. It's full. But we're not going to open it here. If you want to see what's inside this mystery box, I have yet to see what's inside. So hop on over to the Brothers Gin, where we're going to be doing an unboxing of this licensed Avatar mystery box. It feels heavy. It's busting at the seams.
It's literally all taped up.
So we're gonna review and unbox it this box over at our channel. So
on his channel,
my channel,
the Brothers Gin,
our channel. You'll see Colleen there too. The Brothers Gin. Check us out. See what's in the box. Thank you so much.
All right, back to Chad and Brian.
For me, this is what makes New York Comic Con special, sharing the experience with my family and meeting some friends there. Unfortunately, we couldn't see some people there because it was so crowded. There was a bunch of other people we know there. So,
yeah.
Listen, I know there's not a lot of comic books, but it still has its worth.
You know, we didn't see Anton. We looked all over.
We wanted to see Anton.
We looked for Darkwing Duck.
We really did.
Couldn't find you.
And at points we were walking just yelling, "Darkwing Duck, where are you, Darkwing Duck?"
It's the only place in New York City that you really wouldn't get scared.
No one looked weird at us. Yeah. All right, let's get to what everyone comes to our videos for. It's the haul. Not a big haul, but we did buy 3 wall books. We grabbed some exclusive comics. We got a few free things, and we bought some comic books. Yes, 3 big wall books. All right, let's look at, my haul also includes I got some books signed, so I went to some of the creators and I got some books signed, so that's part of my haul, so let's look at them. This is, Pornstack Pinchazzo. He signed I'm trying to get this whole entire series signed by all of the writers and artists. Flashpoint Green Arrow. We went and talked to a friend of the show, Declan, had him sign 2 books. Aliens, #1. Terminator, #2.
Very nice.
Javier Rodriguez signed 2 Flash books for me. Jeremy Adams, who wrote The Flash for a while, he's agreed to be on the show. We're waiting to hear back from him. He signed 2 books for me. And that's it. And as I mentioned earlier, I did buy an exclusive.
That's a good one.
The Deadpool and Wolverine. Deadpool and Batman. Oh, it's got a certificate of authenticity too. Didn't realize that. This is a nice book. So that's an exclusive that was only sold, as you can see, at New York Comic Con.
Yep.
I probably should have grabbed both the Virgin and this one. And we also met with one of our favorite artists in the world, Sean Von Gorman. And Sean was there with his writer on this new book, Seriously. So I was like, you know what? I got to buy a Seriously. And see, they had to re-sign it. He signed it in paint pen and it got messed up. He threw a whole bunch of extra stuff in there. We sat and talked to Sean for a while. It was a lot of fun. Going to meet up with Sean at Baltimore Comic Con where it's a little less crowded. So there you go. That was that's my pre-haul haul. Now, Brian, would you like to show your haul first?
Yes, but I have to say something. This morning...
Oh, wait, hold on. I got this free poster from...
Oh, yeah. That's from Sean.
Sean gave us this for free, and this is actually canon now. The pedestrian actually fought Czarface. If you have not read The Pedestrian, go out right now and buy The Pedestrian now. It is a great book. Go buy The Pedestrian. Go ahead. What'd you buy?
Well, I forgot at my house this morning 2 things I bought. So I'm not going to be able to show them to you, but I can tell you what they are. I went in looking primarily for 3 things. Okay, I went in looking for further issues of Next Men. Didn't find any.
Not a lot of dollar books, so.
Further issues of The Max. Didn't find any.
Nope.
But I did grab issues 5 and 6 of the Eagle Comics run of Judge Dredd. So I have those. I didn't bring them with me today, unfortunately. I forgot them this morning. But I'll send a picture to Chad and he can throw a picture
of them right
Yeah, of what they look like.
He failed.
Yes. Sorry.
All right, what did you buy? Did you bring anything with you?
The one thing I did bring with me was this graphic novel by a writer named Dirk Manning.
Dirk has also agreed to be on the show as well.
Yes. An artist, Joshua Ross, in association with Ron Chaney, who's the, what do you call it? The
child, the executor of the
great grandson of Lon Chaney, the grandson of Lon Chaney Jr., and the executor of the Chaney estate. Now, what they did was they got the script and they got the novel and some stills from the movie.
Right.
And they reconstructed the story of London After Midnight. Now, if you're a horror movie fan, you might know London After Midnight is technically lost media. It was released in 1928 and it was shown for a few years. Then talkies basically, they pulled it out of theaters because talkies were more popular, and it was put in a vault. And in the 1960s, there was a fire at the vault where they were keeping the film, and the film was lost. So it's a horror movie that's been legendary because people who saw it when it was in movie theaters said it was a very good horror film.
Okay.
But you were never able to watch it ever again after the fire, so it's technically a lost movie. So they took the novel and they took the screenplay and they created a graphic novel from it in order to retell the story. Now, Ron Chaney wants, he says in the introduction in the book, he wants to get it remade as a movie, but that's proved to be somewhat difficult.
I would imagine it would be.
In order to basically, I think, drum up
You read it already?
I read most of it. I haven't finished it yet. It's a really interesting vampire story told in a very unusual way. And as you can see, it's got some nice black and white art that kind of...
And we will be talking to Dirk about this more.
That meant to sort of look like the movie. It's a good book. And for a longtime horror fan, it's a cool find to finally get to experience this story in one way, even though there's no other way to really experience the story. So,
all right, so there's your haul.
That's my haul.
Your haul sucked.
I did, because again,
there was a lot of stuff.
They didn't have anything I was looking for.
The Godzilla thing.
I didn't even ask about the price.
Could have carried that out.
Imagine how much those were, and how would I have gotten it home?
No, we could have figured something out. All right, so my haul's a little bit not my biggest haul, but like I said, I did buy 3 wall books, and the first book right out of the gate is a big one for me. I've been looking for it for quite a while. Marvel Comics Special Marvel Edition, The Master of Kung Fu, The Hands of Shang-Chi. This is the first appearance of Shang-Chi.
Very nice.
Couple of booths had it. This guy had it for the cheapest, and he actually gave me a discount because I bought this. And I also bought, so this is key number 1, first appearance of Shang-Chi. I also bought this, X Factor 24. This is, I believe, the first appearance of Archangel. So that too. Key number 2.
Yep.
Key number 3, FF issue number 1. This is the first team appearance of the Future Foundation.
Cool.
This is key number 4. This is their most recent one.
The one with Ryan North writing.
The one with Ryan North writing. First appearance of Astronomica. First appearance of Zora Vukovic. Later becomes victorious. The Herald of Dr. Doom. That's key number 4. This is key number 5, Fantastic Four 35. First appearance of Dragon Man. Second appearance of Diablo. Again, this was the second wall book. And this is key number 6. That's 6 keys in a row. Fantastic Four 38. Classic Dr. Doom cover. Also bought Fantastic Four 155. So I bought mostly Fantastic Four.
Yes.
Fantastic Four 69.
69, dudes!
Fantastic Four 70.
That's the Mark Waid run.
This is the Mark Waid run. Fantastic Four 73 or 502.
Depending.
Fantastic Four 507. Fantastic Four 508. Fantastic Four 509. So not the biggest haul, but some really great books in there. First Prince Shang-Chi is huge for me. So here's the big takeaway from New York Comic Con. It isn't really a comic book convention anymore. It's a pop culture mega event. It attracts people from every fandom, movies, TV, toys, anime, gaming, and it's built as a spectacle.
Yes.
But that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just different. Comics might not be center stage, but they're still here, and for fans like us, that's enough to keep us coming back. Would we go again? Absolutely. But next year we'll come prepared. Fewer expectations for dollar bins, more appreciation for the madness that is New York Comic Con.
Yeah.
That's what we have to do. We have to go look at it. We have to look more at the exclusives. That's what I think we need to focus more on. We're not going to go there and buy a lot of comic books. We're going to have to go and grab stuff that's only there.
It's true.
Thanks for joining us on this year's New York Comic Con adventure. Hit the like button, subscribe for more convention coverage. You know we go to shops too, creator interviews, and our epic hauls. And don't forget to ring the bell so you don't miss a single thing. Also become a member. Love what you collect.
Collect what you love.
We'll see you next time at the convention on the floor. Dan Larson. There's a part in there where you're going to talk about Dan Larson.
Oh, I am?
Yeah,
you want to advertise a different YouTube channel?
Yeah, why not? We like him. We can.
Okay.
Long within minutes. Mm-hmm. The floor gates open. Oh, bah! Today we're diving deep into the what? Today we're diving deep. Today we're
really putting a positive spin on this, huh?
I'm trying. Trying not to be negative.
We have to take. I might be a little negative.
We have to take it for what it is.
Yeah.
Picked up. All right. Let's.
Something small. Sounds like something small to the floor.
Drop to that thing. What we said. Good. This video should be short because we don't have a big haul. How long before it falls? New York City.
My center. Yeah, who cares, right?
Also, in my haul, also includes.
Sorry.
You're dying still?
Again. Not still.